Hi and welcome to Top Tips Tuesday. Here we are, Jeff and Lisa from GCT Property, and this week's tip is for those going through new construction and why you would use a professional to help you through the process. So I just recently helped Lisa, who is my right-hand person in the business, and went through a new build construction, and just recently, last Saturday in fact, Lisa attended a street party, which was great for the local community. Had some really interesting feedback from other people in the street or the suburb that had gone through the construction process and some of the challenges they had, and I thought it'd be a really good experience to share it with other people out there that are thinking or going through that construction period, and what are some of the things that can go wrong and also go right as well. So Lisa, please explain.
Okay, hi everyone. So as Jeff just said, he helped my husband and myself get into a new property this year. We went to, on Saturday evening, one of the residents just around the corner from me held a street party for Christmas. He put on a sausage sizzle, gold coin donation. All the proceeds went to the Children's Hospital. So it was a great sense of community. Got to meet all my neighbours that I hadn't met before, and the hot topic of conversation was how lucky we were to have secured a block of land and built a house in the current market, and how much money we'd already made. Only been in a matter of months. The equity we had in our property was absolutely amazing. But there was one story that I really wanted to share. I met this lovely lady. She'd moved up from Melbourne. They were having trouble sourcing land. They spoke to the developer. It was the same developer we used, and they were told, we've got no land, you just need to ring us every single day, and if we happen to get a block of land fall over, you can have it. She was a busy lady. She had 2 small children at home, husband working full time, so she did that. She rang every day for many months, and she finally did get a block of land, which was great. But she lived in Melbourne. She knew nothing about the area. She didn't know anything about the block of land. She had no one up here. We were just about to go into lockdown because of the pandemic. So she had to put a lot of faith in this developer that this block of land was perfect for her and her family. So things progressed, and the build went along. It got to just before the borders were about to close down, and they decided to leave Melbourne a week early because they knew if they didn't leave then they would never get to their newly built house. So they put the kids, the dog in the car, and just drove up here, and the first time they saw their house was at completion. So that would really concern me, not having someone to act on my behalf to come and check out the house, make sure the build's going okay, make sure it's going smoothly. So she had none of that. And then when she did move in, she said she had quite a few issues, but one of them she said was the paint. Every time she'd wipe her walls, because she's got small children, so the walls are going to get dirty, the paint was coming off the walls, and she's trying to get the builder now to come out and fix that issue. So she doesn't have time to deal with that. She's got a young family, so it's just adding to her to-do list. So compared to my story, where you'd found a block of land, we suspected that there was a block that was going to fall over. We'd been watching it for a while. It didn't fall over, but because Jeff had shown that interest in that block, we got a call, I think it was on Saturday morning. Jeff rang Lisa, the block across the road's fallen over. You need to sign the EOI now. I've been on the block. It's a great block. I had complete faith in Jeff that he knew that it would be the perfect block for us. He knew what our requirements were. We went over to his place that afternoon, signed the EOI. Everything was secured that day, and the whole process was just too easy. So if I had any questions or any concerns, or Jeff was always there to answer my questions. Really, this build process went a lot quicker. We actually started our build after the lady I was talking about from Melbourne, and we moved in before her. Our build went really quickly and very smoothly. So I guess my tip is, don't do it on your own. If you can get someone else to help to act on your behalf, especially if you're moving from overseas and you've got no one to check it out for you, then that would be my tip. Get some help.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lisa, for sharing, because I think it's really helps people. And an interesting back note for our story is when Lisa started in the business some time ago, and she'd gone through new construction many years ago, and she swore that she'd never build a new home again, and here we are, built the home, it's all gone well in the home, and got equity upside. So just the difference of if you've got someone experienced that can help you through that process. Construction can be quite a challenging process. I've built new myself, so I totally understand the steps that need to be taken care of, and the questions that need to be asked of the builder, developer, finance, etc. So really important to have someone on your side. So hope that's helped people thinking of the future of building, or if you've got any questions, feel welcome to reach out, and enjoy the rest of your day, and see you next Tuesday. Thank you.
Okay. Bye everyone.
Bye.